Welcome back to the Red Crew. It's your boy Chesco. We're here with Luis.
What's up?
We're here with David. And we're honoring Luis.
Thank you.
For
For what?
first time ever. Baby steps, by the way.
Little by little.
He is upgrading his shoe game. How old are you, Luis?
I am 30 years old.
30 years old and got his first pair
My first
of
pair of Air Force Ones.
Air Force Ones. First pair of decent shoes, we would say.
We wouldn't say that. You would say that.
Who would disagree?
I would.
Okay. How would you retort?
Doesn't count.
I have other shoes that are not Nikes that are
Like.
like I have all those that look very nice.
Oh,
with
you
the
mean
suit.
dressing
Yeah,
shoes?
exactly, yeah.
You mean dressing? Oh, okay, dressing shoes.
This is the first like mainstream shoes that I have though. Mainstream as in like they're like I don't have Converse. I don't have the
You're-
All Stars. I don't have the.
Your definition of mainstream is very low.
No, but this is
Your definition of mainstream is very minor.
so okay. What would you consider mainstream?
Mainstream? We will go with Jordans,
Jordans.
Yeezys,
Okay.
Yeah.
Kobe's,
Okay.
some LeBrons,
So other than the ones that have athletes' names on them, which ones would you say are mainstream?
Oh, like Nike, Adidas.
Yeah,
like just,
Superstars.
yeah.
Like exactly, those are the mainstream ones for those brands.
okay.
See, this is like the first ones that I have that are somewhat
Yeah,
mainstream.
yeah. I mean, those are like iconic shoes, right?
Exactly.
Like,
Now, you could have dressed a little better.
I'm wearing Nike on Nike on Nike on Nike.
That's not Nike.
This is Nike.
How's that
This
Nike?
Astros are sponsored by the Nikes.
by the Nikes.
Yeah, the
the
ones in
Nikes.
2023.
Yeah, this ones are
Nikes.
47s.
Yeah, it's from 1947. Nike didn't exist back then. I saw the movie.
Is this someone Nike?
Doubt it. You know why I
Maybe.
doubt it? Because a Nike hat cost about 30 to 35 bucks. The cheapest. Right?
Oh, I paid $50 for a hat before.
Yeah, but you didn't pay 30.
Not this one. I
Yeah.
should have worn. I should have worn the other one.
That's what I'm saying. So
So close. No, but nowadays that's okay. Like people wear those shoes with anything.
with anything.
Yeah.
No, and the good thing about yeah, but not this. But the good
Hey,
thing
baby steps. Okay, baby steps.
the good thing about the forces is like your style is very like simple,
Yeah.
like gray on black,
Uh-huh.
perfect forces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True that.
Now red on green on white is pushing it, but
On Red on green on white on gray.
red, like a fucked up rainbow,
I don't want to be a rainbow.
a sad rainbow.
That's sad. Rainbow.
You find nothing at the end of that
It's
rainbow.
bad luck. It's bad luck at the
Bad
end.
luck
dude.
at the end of that rainbow.
Find some Air Force Ones at the end of that rainbow.
Bad luck at the end of that rainbow. All right. So we got a few things to talk about this week. A few.
Quite a bit.
One of them, I want to talk about what's the best place to find love, like setting to find love.
Okay.
I have a very good, like, I have an opinion. I really think it works. But what do you think?
Are we excluding school?
No, we're not excluding anything. If you think school is the best place to find love, I guess we'll go with that.
I think wherever you hang out often, so you can like build a friendship first, is a great place. Whether it's school, work,
Yeah.
a hobby that you do a lot, I think those are great places that.
But can't you build a friendship through anything? Basically, if you meet somebody
A
at a
hobby,
grocery store, you
Like at the gym could be a great place to find a girl. So, something you do often.
so.
So
But
you have.
there has to be one above all of them. Which one is it?
Okay, I'll let David go while I think about this.
Yeah, fuck you put up a good point because the thing about being there often, like you said, what if you meet somebody here or there, but if you don't get the number then and there, you're never gonna see that person again.
Exactly, but that's why you
But
have to do
like
it often.
at
And
work,
like little by little,
school,
work at the work at the
yeah,
friendship, work
you're
at that,
right.
with that person.
You see them like every day.
That's crazy. My place, it's somewhere that you're never at.
Where?
My
Soccer
place,
field?
I think the best place to find love is at a resort.
I wouldn't agree with that.
I really think because I think everybody's open there. Everybody's open for conversation.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Usually. Yeah.
So when you're in school, you're there for school. When you're in there, yeah, you can run across a friend or so. When you're at the gym, you're there to work out.
But it's like if we're in school, it's so easy to have a conversation with somebody about school. Like, hey, did you
Yeah,
find
of
out what
course.
the answer to number 3 was?
Yeah, but that the same day you spoke to 20 people.
Exactly. Like you speak to a lot of people at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. But to find love,
You're saying
Dude,
he's,
love doesn't happen overnight.
nah, but he's
and a resort,
That's
you
kind of
bu-
what we're talking about though. Like, where can you go one night? Like, let's say like this isn't my place, but I say you gotta go to the bar to find love. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I found love at a resort. My girl was there to fuck it up, but I'm not gonna lie. I fell in love at a resort, and I really feel like that's the best place for you to like. Cause, like I said, you're there for
Define love, because I don't. Maybe that's where I'm not.
no, your wife.
So you think you're gonna fall in love?
I'm not gonna fall in love there, but I'm just I found it there.
You find love
Yeah,
at a
In a
3-day resort
exactly.
vacation.
Oh, I found love so many times at a resort. Like it's an exaggerated amount.
but you think you would like carry it out? Like, you meet this person and you're like, she lives in fucking Ohio.
Exactly.
You'd move to Ohio.
But I think that's where
She's like, no, she moves to Houston.
exactly.
Yeah,
First of all,
yeah.
nobody in life has ever moved to Ohio. You were either born in Ohio,
Very
or-
unfortunate.
or
you're
move-
driving through
or
there
you're
'cause you have to
moving
get
out of
somewhere else.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever like saying, "Okay, I'm moving to Ohio." So no, of course she's moving to Houston. But as what I'm saying is like you met her at a resort, and like because she's there to talk to people, to socialize. That's why you go to a resort.
But the problem is that she's there to talk to everybody. So you're not the only
Nah, that's not
only
true.
guy she's talking to.
That's not true. Like if you stay with her, like she's not gonna stop talking. Well,
Yeah,
she
if you
may.
click, right?
Yeah, if you click, she's not gonna stop talking to you to go talk
Yeah.
to somebody else.
You don't think that even if you guys click?
At least me.
Oh, okay. So you're
at, least,
okay.
at least me. I don't know what.
They're
I
not
don't
getting
know.
through to you if
I
it's
don't
just-
know what your issue is.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. How would you think this would go?
As soon as you're away from her, to find some other guy to talk to.
No, but you don't think you'll make a plan for the remainder of those?
You,
2
and you
or
think
3 days?
but there's gonna be times where you guys are together. Let's say she does an
Oh, of
excursion and you don't do
course.
that excursion. She's gonna find another guy
I
to
hate
talk
that
to on
word.
that
I
excursion.
hate that word excursion.
Why?
Because I feel like
Excursion.
I hate that word with a passion. It's like
Excursion.
it's up there with the
Why?
Holocaust.
What?
Oh, shit.
Like I hate the words. Like the Holocaust was a terrible thing. Obviously, that's why I hate that word. Excursion is because it's work on vacation.
It's a workout.
Exactly,
sometimes.
that's why
It's
How's
I-
that work on vacation?
Because you're doing something
physical
pointless,
labor, dude.
physical,
Something.
sweaty, hard
Not
on
necessarily.
vacation. Okay, okay. I'll let you retort.
I've done excursions where I go jet skiing. I've done excursions where I do.
But I thought excursion is where you're going and like figuring something out, learning something. That's
you
what.
can. I mean, those are some excursions.
No,
but
jet skiing is a vacation. You're doing an activity on the
Okay,
vacation.
but there's
No,
some excursions
yeah.
still.
That's not an excursion.
That's more like a.
I've done dolphin watching on a jet ski before. That's an excursion.
That's a good one then.
I don't agree.
You don't agree that's a good one, or you don't agree that's an excursion?
I don't agree that's an excursion. There's
you're,
a-
so you're the
That's
the
kind of- yeah.
No,
it
there's no
sounds like
excursion.
last source for definitions on excursions.
There's
right?
no excursion without an instructor or a guide or somebody there, right?
I disagree.
Pretty much all have
An excursion is an
They
activity
all
you
have
pay
that.
for.
It's not like you
No,
walk
no, no.
up to
An
the
excursion is not an activity you pay for.
Yes, it is.
No, because if I go and I gamble, I'm paying for it.
It's an excursion.
That's not an excursion.
That's how I see it.
That's, see,
I'm gonna lose my money either way.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
I'm
Into your
paying for
bank
the
account.
excursion.
that's not an
Yeah.
excursion. Excursion is where you're like, we're gonna travel through here because there's a whole bunch of animals and grass and this and that and half. I'm like, shut up. First of all, none of this is true because I haven't seen it. Like we could go on an excursion to find Bigfoot. I bet you never find it.
Well, if you go on that excursion, you're stupid as it is.
It's like, I'm going on an excursion to watch dolphins. Go to SeaWorld. You could sit in the chair and see what's
It's
this.
not this.
Why is your dolphin better than my dolphin? Why is your dolphin better than my dolphin?
Because my
They're both in
dolphin
water.
came up to me.
They're both. in-
Your dolphin, you went to it.
It's, yeah, but it could never eat me.
The dolphin's not gonna eat you.
How do you know?
I know. I went on an excursion.
Yeah, that's
I went on
the
an
last
excursion.
person got eaten by a
That's what
dolphin
they
said
told
that.
you in that excursion,
Yeah.
but you don't know.
The last person that got eaten by a dolphin said exactly that.
I saw it. It was literally. I could have touched it if I wanted to.
No,
should've.
another dumbass thing. Why do I want to touch the dolphin? Leave the dolphin alone. Did the dolphin bother you?
Did I touch the dolphin?
You said you could have.
Hey.
I could have, but I didn't.
Did the dolphin touch you? I heard they're pretty rapey, dude.
Oh, they are.
They'll hump you, bro. I've seen it.
So ET and I were watching Discovery Channel for some reason before heading to the airport,
Nice.
and I asked him a question. I'm like, "How do sharks have sex?" And he's like us, normal people. I really doubt that's the way, but I didn't want to get into I didn't want to get into an argument. Believe it or not, when I'm off podcast, I'm not argumentative. Like on the
Honestly,
podcast,
don't even know.
right?
How do they?
His dumb ass said like you and I, and I'm like,
It's like female dolphins go
guys-
upside down underneath
Exactly.
the male dolphin.
If that's true, you guys have weird sex.
It's true.
'Cause I don't think they fuck like that, bro.
That's a good question. I don't know what he does, but yeah, I'm just
Edgar's
saying.
into some weird shit, dude. Or ET.
He tees into some weird shit, bro. Because that's what he told me. I didn't.
Shark sex.
He is Asian, bro.
That's a
remember?
shark position, not the doggy style. The shark position.
I'm just saying, man. That's what it looked like to me.
Sharky style.
And he told me that, but I didn't want to get into. So you're the king of excursions. So have you ever gone into a shark
Do you
one?
know how
No, I'm not.
sharks have sex?
I do not.
Oh, dude.
Look it up.
That should be your
And
dumb-
tell me, 'cause
dumb
I ain't gonna do
question
it. It's a
the
waste of
day,
time.
dude.
I'll look it up.
It's a waste of time. I'm just saying. All right. So we have a conundrum to deal with. Second conundrum on the day. This one is for Luis. Luis, for some reason, can we talk about your relationship on here?
It depends on what you say about it.
It's not gonna be nice, obviously, but it's gonna be entertaining.
That's very important.
Let's
Yeah.
let's. I think they do. Really.
They do it like us? Oh,
I
shit.
don't know. I don't do it like that, but
Oh, we'll see.
all right.
They rub bellies.
Okay, stop me if you think I'm going. I don't think
for
I'm
it.
going over the line. Yeah. You are very involved.
In my relationship,
Exactly.
agree.
You are very what's the word? I'm trying to use a nice one.
Attentive.
I guess attentive.
Okay.
Very there.
Oh, my God. I was going to say
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah.
very there all the time. Right?
Sure.
Would you agree?
I don't know. I wouldn't
That's
say
so
all the
funny,
time, but
though.
yeah.
Huh? Very there all the time. Yeah. Very okay. Very there most of the time. You,
What is
you
the
have to go to work and shit.
What-
Yeah,
what
like
is-
I'm
what
not
is the
saying
not nice way to say it?
clingy.
Okay, I
Uh,
disagree.
Very clingy. But that's why I didn't say it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's to the extreme. You know,
Gotcha.
that's extreme.
Yeah, but you're very there all the time,
I'm
right?
attentive, yeah.
Like for the reason that you didn't go to, thank God you didn't go, but that you weren't gonna go to raise.
Smoker.
Yeah, it's just for you to be there because you weren't doing nothing, man.
I was taking care of a baby,
You didn't need you.
a 4-month-old,
They didn't need you.
and apparently apparently there's this thing called ojo that babies get. That apparently the only way to get rid of it is by rubbing an egg on people. Have you heard about this?
You got an egg rubbed on you?
No, I didn't. But apparently this baby had ojo, and we took it to grandma, and grandma had an egg rubbed on him, and apparently this fixed it. At the same time that it had medicine. So either the egg or the medicine helped out. Either one.
And that's my point. I don't know
What the
about you.
fuck is
Maybe
going
you're not like this, but this is how I am. I'm not saying, look, the baby, great baby,
Great baby.
great baby, right? And
Great baby.
Great baby.
Totally great baby.
Great baby. And the parents are taking care of the baby as they should, right?
They did the little egg thing.
Yeah. If they ask my girl who happens to be like what, the aunt, the cousin,
Here's what-
right?
That tia.
I guess she could go help, but she ain't needed either. Let me just say that. But if she wants to, I don't understand how any of this is any of my business, right? But that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay? But you don't agree with me, right? You feel like you gotta be there.
I feel like I should be there.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I mean of there all the time.
Okay.
So,
Supportive.
There you go.
but no, that's not the word. Mind your business is your word. Like, I feel like people can mind their business in their own relationship. Like, right? I'm like, you gotta. Your sister had a baby. Nothing to do with me. Honestly, nothing to do with you. But if you don't want to mind your business, that's on you. That's on you. But okay. So my girl has a grandma, right? By my calculation, she's around 172. Okay. So, and
By
there's this worry that this might be her last birthday. So they're trying to celebrate it this weekend.
That's hilarious.
Honestly, celebrating birthdays is the problem you're here anyway because you
Sure.
celebrated too much of them.
Too many.
Okay, let's start by that. All right, if you would have celebrated less of them, we would have been
I'm sure if you ask that poor lady what she wants to do, she's gonna say, "I just want to chill, motherfucker. Leave me
Exactly.
alone."
exactly. Am I wrong here?
Yeah.
And but that means that next year they're gonna go bigger. If she does,
They ain't no next year, bro.
If they do that,
At
they'll-
that 173,
they'll-
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there for that one.
she's trying to become like the UFC.
Yeah, I'll be there for that one. So, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm just. Am I wrong here? Would you be there?
I would.
Yeah, of course you would. Would you? would you be there?
I mean,
And yeah, and I'm not missing because I'm not supportive. Like if I had nothing to do, I would be there. First of all, I have to work. From work, I have to come here to work because that's what we do. And that's what gets you to the Bahamas. That's what gets you to Miami. That's what gets you to Colombia. That's what gets you to Puerto Rico. That's what gets me to Utah. Okay? So, okay? People act like money grows on trees, right?
That'd be nice, but no.
Right? I don't have a pension. I'm not 172. I'm 30. Okay? So that's why I'm going to be here. Okay? Would you be there?
Yeah.
You-
With the grandma shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, grandma, yeah, but like an aunt or some shit? Nah, you can't.
No, grandma, I'm sorry. I don't even know
It's a
you, man.
Girl's aunt, nah.
First of all,
Gma,
I've been 30. She's been in my life, honestly, for none of them, but like her family's been her family's been in my life for
Have you
about
met her before?
I think so.
You think so?
Look, if I did, she didn't leave an impression. I'll be there.
That's
well,
why
she
I'm
was
not going.
dying, so I don't know.
I doubt she watches this. Old people really suck at YouTube.
Our
the YouTube,
our
as they
YouTube.
call it.
No,
viewer
but I'm
base
just
is-
saying, am I insensitive? Should I be more like Luis?
About the grandma?
No, about everything. Like, should I be more there all the
No,
time?
no. What you do works for you. So I don't think that you should be more like me. I think that there are some things where you could be there, but you prioritize hustle over the family, over the friends, over the fun, over the other things. And I think that works great for you.
Yeah.
But I think everybody should do that.
No, that works for you.
Nah, but you know what? It actually depends on the girl. Like some girls like that, some girls don't. So there's another fucking variable on top of.
Do you think it's fair for the girl not to accept that?
That you are who you are.
No. For the girl to not understand that, yo, I gotta miss this cause.
Yeah.
Look,
No.
I think it's fair for anybody to say whatever it is that's on their mind. That doesn't make them
No,
right.
I disagree with that.
That doesn't make them
Boom,
right.
another
You know how many
variable.
The
stupid
right
things
person
happen
for
in
you-
people's
The
minds?
right person for you is going to accept you for who you are, unless you're like a.
But so you believe in this
drug
soulmate
addicts.
bullshit, right?
What was that?
Do you believe in the soulmate bullshit?
The soulmate?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Soulmate.
Oh, soulmate. No, I don't believe in soulmates.
Okay, so like they say you gotta support, right? So it's like here's where it gets gray, right? Because let's use your example. Let's say you're babysitting some twerp, right?
So
If-
regret.
Am I really supporting you by being there? I live here, right? Like what the hell? Like I'm here. The kid didn't die. We didn't do nothing special.
I changed diapers for the first time
Okay.
in my life.
Great. Now,
Ooh.
if you're going through like a drug issue, should I support you through that? Now that's
Through
real.
rehab, not through doing the drugs. As long
No,
as you
but
support-
I don't think it's as black and white. It's like, okay, go to rehab and you fix it.
Yeah.
no, but you're also not going to support the action.
Of course, you're not gonna support the action, but it's a
with you. I never know what you mean. You're talking about being supportive, and you could probably be supporting on the action of doing drugs.
No, I'm not saying go buy the drugs for them. I'm just saying if
There you
somebody's
go,
going,
man. I got you something.
Exactly.
There's going
Be
through-
supportive of your habits.
there's
drugs.
ups and downs, right?
Of course.
Do you stick around for the downs? Gotta suck. And
I think as long as they don't cross your boundaries, I don't see anything wrong with you sticking along.
I don't know.
Like, what are the
It'd be
boundaries?
funny if you were like, yeah, here's some drugs for you, but nah. It's I don't know about being that supportive of your boy.
Look,
We were talking about your girl earlier, and your girl, you gotta.
No, of your girl, of your girl, of your girl.
Your boy, you're like, yeah, fuck you. Your girl, yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, it depends on the girl, man. Some girls like it, some girls don't.
no, but I
What,
think
we're
in this
talking. We're still
situation
talking
where-
about drugs. What,
No,
girls like what?
Girls.
Girls like what?
But
Like
we're not
the-
talking about
just
being
being
clingy
close,
anymore. We're not talking
yeah.
about being there all the time anymore. We're just being there for them when they need us.
No, that's what I'm saying. Though,
That's
you,
what we're talking about.
if you're
right?
gonna be
think-
clingy through the little bullshit, you're not gonna be clingy through the real shit.
I mean, you have to, but as long as it doesn't cross your
Depends.
boundaries. Let's say you're out there killing cats. I'm not gonna be there for you. Like, you get better on your own. I help you from afar, but I'm not
So if she killing cats, you leave her.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy, dude.
Hey, y'all are bad boyfriends.
If you're willing to stay with her through that,
I'm
then
just saying.
Nah, yeah.
How many flaws you got?
absolutely none.
Oh, so many.
The one I might give you is that I didn't have Air Forces before now, but I do now.
He fixed it.
He said might. He's 30 and bought Air Forces.
Exactly, I'm 30.
They're the
30-year-olds
infant.
shouldn't have Air Forces.
No, they
They
should.
should have a good wardrobe.
Yeah, you don't have that. you have,
should.
you
That's
have a pair of Air Forces.
I have multiple suits, multiple.
No, I'm
button-ups.
confused. I'm confused because, like, I've always admitted I'm not the. I will never be the poster boy for relationships. But I think
No shit.
if you're not there through the hard times, what the hell are you there for?
Oh, again,
Yeah.
look,
That's what I keep saying, dude. There's too many variables. Like,
Yeah.
it's also time too. How long you?
But
been with
also,
this
we
bitch?
got an hour. It's not like-
Nah, but
let's
like,
talk
they-
about the variables.
they-
if you
there's-
just met this girl a month ago. I'm not gonna go see your grandma.
exactly. No, it's
There's
not
too
as black
many
as white as
variables
you're
to
making it
fucking-
seem.
I'm
One,
sorry.
two.
If I haven't been with you at least 5 years, I'm not seeing your grandma. Like, there's no. Honestly, the perfect relationship, by the time we really get serious, your grandma's dead. Let's be real.
Just to
It's
make
like,
things easier.
So
Yeah.
right now you're not in a perfect relationship.
I said I've been with her more than 5 years.
Oh,
So, but shit, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, you're on your own. You're on your own.
Dang,
Like-
grandma. Like, imagine you go and then next year she has another birthday party and they're like, "This
Oh.
is definitely the last one."
No, I would be pissed.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Like everyone is gonna be the last one after 100.
Okay, I made it exaggerated a little bit. I don't think she's 172.
But you did say she's like 104.
I don't think she's that far from it. Like,
Okay,
it's
either
like-
way, okay, everything after 90 is gonna be.
I'm just saying. I seen a picture of her. She look old.
That's
That's a-
doing to you.
As far as I can go, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe call me insensitive, but there's so many things.
sensitive.
Like I'm sorry. We
Being
can
sensitive
get
sounds
into this. Sometimes people deserve what they get, man. Like, am I wrong here?
What that grandma do, dude?
Yeah. For what?
Oh
is
no,
it?
no, I'm not talking.
What
I'm not talking about her no more.
Oh,
You don't.
okay,
you,
okay.
Nah, she actually. I don't even think she. First of all, what she does deserve is peace. Let's start with that, right?
Yeah, that's what I told you. If you ask her, she's probably like, "How about y'all leave me the fuck alone?"
Me
for my
being there,
birthday?"
the last thing she's gonna get is peace.
I'm doing you a favor, Grandma.
Yeah.
She'd be
I'm
like,
so-
who's this motherfucker?
right there.
Cussing a ride.
I think
He ain't my one. He ain't one of mine.
I helped there. But what I mean is like, I feel like if you get married before 5 years, you should be charged double in the divorce. I truly believe that.
Do you believe that even if you guys get married in your 40s
Yes. What's the point of getting married if you're 40?
or in your 30s?
What's the point of getting married if you're 30?
But I feel like that's what you're gonna say that if I say 20s.
No, but 20 makes more sense.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Because now you got to bring the. If you're getting married when you're 30, you already have a way of maintaining yourself.
So you're in your 30s. You'll never get married.
No, I can. But I'm not going to get married with somebody I just met 2 or 3 or 4 years ago.
It's got to be 5 and over. Right?
At least 5.
So the reason why I say it makes more of a difference in time span, right? When you're younger versus when you're older is because when you're younger, you're still figuring who you are. And they're still figuring who they are. So there's going to be a lot more ups and downs. So the 5-year mark makes sense. and you gotta have a lot more life to experience within that 5 years. Where, well, after 1 year, I might be done with you. Where in your 30s, later in your 30s, you already know who you are. You already know what you want out of life. Maybe you want to settle down. Maybe you want a more stable life. So it makes sense for you to find somebody that you like being with, that you enjoy, that
Why
you find
do you have
attraction
to have? You can't have a stable life with a girlfriend.
No, you can. But I'm saying is that
At
that time for
age-
marriage, it goes down from 5 years to maybe 2 years. Like
Why?
after 2 years, I can propose to my girl. After 3 years, I can propose to my girls. Anything less than
No,
5 years,
but here's
if
my
you're
question:
in your 30s.
how do you get? I think the key to marriage is knowing that person as much as you can.
I agree.
It's
but
impossible to do it in 3-4 years. It's not possible. It's not.
no, but I think like a test, you get to a 70 and you passing.
That's okay. So you're getting married after with a 70 with a C? The fuck?
But that 70 is weighted a little bit more when you're in your.
No, it doesn't.
There's
Why?
a curve. There's
Why?
a curve when you're in your
Age
30s.
curve, dude.
That you get. You get
Hey, I'm
the
sorry.
curve.
Does that sound ridiculous to anybody else but me?
You get the
It's an
curve
age curve.
Why?
because you're later on in life.
Who cares?
It makes a difference.
Who? But why? Why do I
Because,
have-
because there's a lot less trials and tribulations in your 30s than in your 20s. If you haven't figured out who you are in your
No, I know who I am. It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with my partner.
exactly the same thing. If they haven't figured out who they are, if they're still going through shit in their 30s, they probably didn't have a good foundation in the first place. That means you shouldn't be
No,
with them.
but
in your 1-2 years, it should have been long enough for you to notice
But
those things.
my question is, why the rush? Why do I have to get
But
married?
it's not about being it's not about rushing. And if marriage is not something you want, that's okay. But you can't fault people for doing it after 2
Oh, yes,
3
I can.
years.
Why not? I can. It's stupid. It's stupid. Why? Because you're marrying somebody you don't really know. Somebody, trust me, and this is a fact. I'm sorry.
What is really known to you? What percentage of
I
knowledge
think
is-
within time, you slowly, not even on purpose, bring your guard down. Just
Okay.
unbeknownst to you, it happens.
Right.
Right? So trust me, I can fake it for a year and a half. You think it's hard to do that?
No, I don't think. Look, I'm a big believer that I don't think a relationship really starts after year 1.
Yeah, okay. Even that. But I'm saying, for the first 2 years, that person's showing you what you want them to see. What they want you to see. For the first 2 years.
Yeah, but you're also trusting that they're being genuine in themselves.
No, why would
And
I
that-
trust that? No, I don't trust
Why?
that.
Because you're with them for 2 years.
Yeah, I like them. That's cool. But I'm telling you, we're building. Like, but no, I don't trust you. Like I said, do you think you
If you don't trust them, then why stay with them?
because I like them. They're cool. Like,
It's still like
why does it have to be all or nothing?
I'm not. Okay.
Nobody's saying break up with anybody. I'm just saying, why the hell? Because I'm 39.
I'll tell you why.
My biological clock is ticking.
No, but that's exactly why.
Fuck you.
Because some people don't want to have kids until they're married.
Can we? Is that?
Be it the guy, be it the
Can
girl.
you agree with me that that's stupid too? Like,
that happens more than people actually
Like-
staying together 5 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it is still a social norm to get married before you have kids.
I'm gonna take your word. You told me you'll never get married again. I disagreed with that, right? And
I never said I'd never get married again.
I mean, you said it on this podcast.
I never said I said I might never get married again. One
Okay.
and two, I said that the one thing that I learned from my last relationship is that I shouldn't have gotten married.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
I'm the insensitive one. I'm the anti-marriage guy. And I said that wasn't cool. Like, nah, you could get married. The thing is,
He said, out of all my friends, out of anyone, I think you should get married.
absolutely no. I think Luis should get married,
Yeah, dude.
right?
you get married.
Because Luis, I feel like Luis will kill himself if he don't get married, and I don't want him to kill himself.
What?
I just feel like
Can you elaborate on that thought a little bit?
I just feel like Luis loves the idea of marriage. I just right? Am I wrong?
You're wrong. The reason why a lot of people choose to get married before they have kids is because that's part of societal norms.
Okay, so why do they have sex before marriage? Why are they cursing all the time? Why are they dressing the way they dress? Why are they living was it shacking up? Like why are they doing all that if they don't
No,
want
you
to
have
follow?
to ask them.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. They're being
Well,
hypocrites.
that's what I was saying. Like in this day and age, that shit does not exist, like at all.
So like why are you picking and choosing?
Who's picking and choosing?
The person who follows
Ah,
society.
okay.
norms.
I don't know. Again, you gotta ask them.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm never gonna accept that as a response, saying that it's because of societal norms. Fuck your societal norms. You're not following them anyway.
For me,
Shit don't work.
I guess it's about values that were instilled in me. You marry somebody and then you can have kids with them.
Okay, so where did just you like? So you follow all your societal norms,
No, but I never said this. That was a societal norm. That I said that was a
or you
value that
follow
was instilled
all
in
those
me.
values?
I believe so. I
So where's the cohabitation?
and that was never instilled in me to not cohabitate.
No, but it's kind of like
I moved out when I was 18, and I haven't been back home since then. And I've been cohabitating since then.
what do you mean?
What do you mean by cohabitating?
So, but
Yeah, where does cohabitating word come from?
cohabitating?
I don't like that word. Put that one on my list.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, the norm is to have kids after marriage, right?
Okay.
Also, the norm is to live after marriage.
To live after marriage?
Yeah, to cohabitate, to move in with somebody after.
Again, we're
Oh,
we're
that.
talking about everybody. I'm talking about me.
Okay, so you're a good example. Why are we picking and choosing?
What am I picking and choosing?
Again, out of the societal norms.
Again, I didn't say that was a societal norm that I'm following.
No, but have you
I
asked, for example, like, did you ask for permission every time, like, you were cohabitating, or, like, why? What changed? What was the reasons for? Why does one mean so much more than the other?
Cohabitating was not a value that was instilled in me.
No, I get it,
Okay.
but there's a lot of for example, my parents never spoke about anything with me, but we understand there's some things that you don't do which are instilled in your values without really talking about 'em. Like,
Okay.
you know, my parents never told me not to cheat. They definitely don't condone it.
Okay.
I don't do it. I'm just saying, if I did, they wouldn't be happy with it, right?
Exactly.
You know. So if my parents are telling me wait until marriage, wait until marriage, wait until marriage, they're not just telling me to wait until marriage to have a baby. They're telling me to wait until marriage for a few different things.
Okay.
So it's what I'm saying. Why did you choose that one to be so freaking big in your ideology?
I wouldn't say it's big in my ideology, but it's one of the things that I like. When I shake a man's hands, I usually stand up.
Okay. So does that prevent anything from sex then? Because, you know, one leads to the other.
With handshaking?
No, man. They're having a baby.
No, absolutely not.
Why not? The one is very talking about shaking hands. They're very intertwined with each other.
They're having sex and having babies.
Premarital sex a lot often leads to premarital pregnancy.
If you don't use,
I get it, but you know, people slip up.
Yeah,
It happens.
slip up, yeah.
Like, so it's like if it's such a
Take
big
that.
value,
Okay.
the one that can affect that value is premarital sex.
Yes, but I do what I need to do to make sure that doesn't happen.
I get it, but you can't guarantee it.
No, but I do the 99.9% method.
Do you? Because
Which
that's another
is-
thing. That's expensive. I can't do that. That's expensive, bro.
What?
To wear condoms all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Expensive habits.
Yeah, but you're rich.
no, I'm not that rich. Trust me.
That's where you draw the line.
Go
Yeah.
to Costco, bro. You get the big one.
That's just throwing money away, bro.
365 pack.
Just throwing money away. That's a value that I instill.
Don't throw money away.
No, enjoy every second.
Enjoy every second.
Enjoy every second.
Every 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's
yeah. Every 30 seconds.
yeah. Around there. I'm just saying it's I'm just saying, people, if you get married before 5 years, I don't care if you're 80. First of all, if you're 80, why are you trying to get married?
Yeah, but I think that's a good test too, because like after 5 years, like think about it, you can say both more and less reason. So that means that you just really, 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 really want to get married.
Exactly.
Because you could just say, I've been with this motherfucker 5 years. I don't gotta get married.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think once you make it to 5 years, you at least know for sure, I'm gonna marry this motherfucker.
Not only that, you have to go through shit in life. How many problems, real problems, like deep problems, do you go through in life a year?
Not very many. Maybe one.
Maybe
Maybe
one.
one.
Yeah, true.
You don't think a good test for a relationship is 5 of those issues?
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
You
at
know what
all.
I mean? It's like,
But any issue that comes up before or after marriage is going to be a good test for the
no,
relationship.
but in 2 years, I haven't gone through shit.
You don't know that. At least two of those issues, and that's two of those issues per person.
Maybe.
Okay, let's say one of those issues per person.
I'm just
That's
saying.
still two issues that came up.
In 5, you're probably much gonna go through like, okay, I know what's here. Like I know what's coming. I know ins and outs. And I'm saying 5 is the least. I'm not saying 5 is the number. To me, like 10 is the number. But like 5 is like where it starts becoming
That's a whole
acceptable.
lifetime.
You know? You're 10 years in.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I was saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I disagree. I think minimum.
3 months.
That's a tough one.
Okay. If
Minimum
if you're
2 years. Minimum 2 years. If you're after 30.
2
If you're
years
below,
is- yeah,
if you're
it's
before
too
30, I say
fast.
5 years.
Like, think about how fast a year moves, you know? Like, you're
Exactly.
like, God,
No,
damn,
I
we're in
agree.
August already? Fuck. That's too quick.
Look, if
for
you can
to
make it
know
past 6
somebody.
months, that's already an accomplishment itself. If you can make it past a year, that's a great thing because that's when you start relearning who they really are after a year.
no, I
I
disagree.
think between year 1 and year 2,
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
Completely
Completely
start-
disagree.
I think between year 1 and year
Nah,
2,
man.
Don't know
that's
shit.
where they start letting some more of their
Like-
walls down
like
and start acting who they
even 2
acting like who they
years,
really are.
I don't think many people are living together. You know, like maybe I don't know. I think a year, you know, somebody, even that soon.
Okay, and that's another test. Like you
Like,
have to
live
live
with
with them.
somebody.
You
Yeah,
have to
exactly.
live with them for
So
a
there's
certain
that
amount of time,
portion
2
of it
years.
too, like,
Honestly, I feel like
early
2 years.
Would you start living with
Oh,
somebody
after 2 years.
after 2 years, right?
After
So then
2 years.
that's
After 2
another
months.
little milestone you got to get past. That motherfucker moving wherever.
I'm telling you. No, but see, that's why. Look,
I did move really quickly with this girl.
no shit. I was- I'll tell you a funny story off pod. It was hilarious. But no, look.
God.
You always say there's
Thanks,
exceptions to the rule. To me, you are that exception.
I appreciate that.
All right. I feel like I like Luis because I feel like first of all I already missed my best man with ET. And
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
if this one doesn't work out, I highly doubt it'll ever happen again.
Really?
Right? I feel like with Luis, I have 3 or 4 opportunities.
You motherfucker.
And he's like, hey, he's
I
like,
really do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah.
If we're sorry, you wouldn't say shit like that.
I'll go to all of them
No, I appreciate
if I'm available.
bro,
If
he's
they're
like-
trying to fight that
hey,
night.
Yeah.
he's fucking
If they're trying to
Ross,
fight that
dude.
night.
He's Ross.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm
You're gonna
telling
get married
you.
like 3 or 4
Exactly.
times.
I feel like with Luis, we have opportunities because he doesn't give it time. So, you know. I'm not talking about his current lady, but I'm just saying his next one might be the devil. We don't know.
Oh,
Eh.
you know what? That's why he's saying like, nah, 2 years is good enough.
Exactly.
Because he's working on one.
Yeah, he's almost
like,
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's funny.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. All right, what's the
Now
stupid
we know.
question?
Stupid question. I have to think of how to actually articulate the question, but
We
what
had all
is
day.
what is the most that you would do for sex with your significant other?
What?
So let me give you the example that I have for you to maybe have some context into it. I've been feeling crappy all week, like sick. I've been feeling
Okay.
sick all week, but I'm still down to go down.
Okay.
I'm so down to actually be intimate with my significant
Yeah.
other. But she's like, "No, you're sick. Just get better." Like, no, I don't care. I still want to do it.
Yeah.
So what is the most that will get in your way for you to actually stop the, you know what, I'm not gonna have sex. I think it was the guy that was doing for you to actually have sex. What can get in your way for you to be like, okay, I'm not gonna have sex today?
Oh, so you're like, for her, it's like, no, you're sick. Right. We're not gonna have sex because you're sick. Like, that's her stopping. That's what you
that's
mean,
her
right?
stopping, or
So
her
you're
stopping could be
saying,
like,
like-
I'm sick, I'm not going to do it.
You're asking us
What
gonna
is your
stop
person
us.
exactly?
Damn. There's not much.
And I think that's the same answer for most guys.
Yeah. Nah, let me see. Oh, cigarette breath? That's probably disgusting.
Okay, so let's break it down between.
Your girl has cigarette breath?
No, but I know that she doesn't like when I smoke. And
Oh.
like I kiss her and she's
Okay.
like, I can taste it. I would probably hate that too.
Okay, so what would be the one with
But
a
that's a mild
significant
one,
other,
dude. That's a
and then
mild.
with a girl you just found, let's say you're single, and a girl you just found at a bar,
Oh,
and
on
you
the
guys are hitting it
streets.
off.
One of the street ones, huh? Let's
And let's take aside STDs. Like we're not gonna anybody that we find is not gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
STDs, right? Because I think that's a clear deal breaker for all of us.
see. Yeah.
If
Nah,
you're
that one's a-
single-
that one's a given.
This is what I have. If you're single and you're going out there trying to get a one night thing going, and you start judging left and right, you're an idiot.
Not wrong.
I'm like,
You're not
You're an
wrong.
absolute
You're
idiot.
not gonna succeed.
Like I don't know what you're looking for outside of a one night thing. Like looks is everything.
Yeah.
Like for honestly, not even.
Mostly
It's just like
on a night like that.
yeah, it's like not even. It was just like was it cool night or no? That's it.
So let me give you the answer for that one. I think for me, it would be if I'm going out, I get you home, and then you tell me you used to be a guy.
Oh yeah.
At that point, I'm like,
What?
okay,
I didn't even think
good
that
meeting
was an
you.
option.
On your
bro.
way.
Yeah, you win.
Isn't that a little insensitive?
Maybe it is.
They're a woman now.
Maybe it is, but I'm not. I don't want it.
You don't want it. So full surgery? You talking?
Full surgery.
Damn, dude. Yeah.
But she was nice enough to, because she has to be nice enough to actually
Yeah.
relay that information.
It's like the cop thing. Like, hey, you got to tell me if you're a cop. Hey, you got to tell me if you used to be a guy. You have to tell the truth. Nah. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a vibe killer for sure. I don't know about that one, dude.
I never heard it relate to it that way.
So simplified. You know, yeah, that won't be
A
cool.
vibe killer. Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna name names, but this person that I know currently, we went to a bar and he was talking to somebody who
I think
was.
I know what you're talking about. Do I know this?
I don't know. Nah. But anyways, he was talking to somebody who he thought was a woman, but I could tell from
A mile away.
Oh no, it happened to a homie of mine.
so far
Really?
away. Yeah, it did.
It happened to a
Is that
homie.
what you think?
I think.
I think I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is another one. Look,
Yeah.
they're everywhere. And then yeah, he's like, yeah, man, I met her last time and she's pretty cool. And I'm like,
You met him?
I was like, you're drunk, you're not that drunk, right? Like, what's going on right now? And I was like, and he's like, no, and I'm like, yeah. And he's like, nah, dude, I met her last week, and I'm like, you talking about the same person? Are we looking? But anyways, yeah, I was like, do your thing, bro. I don't know what the fuck. But I couldn't. Like, I don't think I can.
I just think it'll be more of a physical thing where guys need something to happen for that to happen.
Well, that's probably like a mental thing.
Yeah, and I don't think it will.
Yeah,
I'm just
once,
saying.
Once you hear that, like I said, vibe killer, bro.
Yeah, it's
I don't think like many guys get over that, hump. Literally.
I don't know, man. It's like with my significant, I'm still trying to think of one. I really am. Like
Well, that one came out of left field. I didn't know if we were going that far. Fuck.
that. I used to be a guy, obviously.
I'm over here talking about cigarette breath. while you said-
No, yeah, that one done. Of course, I used to be a guy. No, you gotta respect the dedication
yeah. No.
because some people just dressed as women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the marriage thing. Like,
And
if you're
honestly,
gonna
like I
chop it
said,
off, you're
nah,
for sure
and-
a girl, dude. Yeah.
I've never seen one, but does it look the same?
I don't know, but and I've heard this from a third party experience, for a third party situation, that
Yeah, we all
they
have that.
themselves don't feel the same pleasure that they did when they were a guy. The pleasure is diminished.
Because it has to be different.
Yeah, like they don't have all the nerves that
Exactly,
the girls
yeah.
have. Like the girls, obviously, it's just, like I don't know, we're all men. We know what's going down there. So like they have a crazy amount of nerves that obviously gets them off and shit. So if you just have nothing, that probably sucks. Yeah.
I'm sure that they make it to where it's aesthetically the same, but biologically it's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's
Yeah.
no nerves down there. I doubt. I don't know. I mean, if there is, they're really good doctors. But fuck, I doubt it.
Mhm.
Damn, that's crazy. So again, that's like the marriage thing. Like if you're willing to go that fucking far, all right, you're a girl, dude.
I don't know how we ended up here.
I still haven't gotten a response from either one of y'all.
I said cigarette breath. but
Cigarette
mine
breath?
sucks. All right,
But I have a feeling that even if you're drunk, like
okay,
Just don't kiss her.
Let's make it easier though. Like let's.
Hey, just don't kiss her.
I know. See, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. Let's make it like easier, which is like give you like a visualization, which is she's hot as fuck. Like this girl is your type, and something's gonna stop that. Like this girl is like everything. You're like, man, I like this, that, that. Boom, she fucking appears, and then you're like, it's got to be something to stop you from that. And
Honestly, for me,
Ooh, you know
no,
what?
for me, yeah.
yeah.
When
got
I'm
one.
single, sloppy drunk, I'm not cool with.
oh, I agree. I agree.
Sloppy drunk,
Okay,
yeah.
that's a great response.
Damn,
that's a great- yeah.
true.
Yeah, I'm not cool
That's
with
what
that.
you could see, like,
Yeah,
happen all the
sloppy
time.
drunk, I'm not cool with.
Yeah.
And honestly, more than just moral high ground is I'm scared.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons.
Yeah, for a lot of
of
reasons. Yeah, it's and moral high ground is one of them. But
Yeah.
but I am a little scared.
And it's fucked up because there's guys who look for that. They're like, oh, she's
Yeah.
fucked
Yeah.
up. Cha-ching.
So, but which is crazy with my significant other, that won't even stop me either.
It's different,
It's
'cause it's
different. You know
it's
what I mean? Yeah, it's
different.
different. So that's what I'm thinking with her.
You know, one that used to be mine in high school and shit when I was like single. And I'm not even that kind of guy. I'm just gonna fucking throw this out there. But feet, like, if they were like tore up, I couldn't do it. Like, no matter how hot you are or like whatever the fuck, if you got some tore up feet,
You know what's
I can't
crazy?
do it.
So I started to notice it a little bit more. I'll never forget. I think you know who this girl was. I remember in high school one time she gets in my car. She puts down the visor, starts looking at herself, and then like moves here. And she stayed there for like 3 minutes, puts the visor back up. I'm like, you look exactly the fucking same. Nothing changed. You did nothing in these 3 minutes. And I was like, so these girls do all these things for.
Yeah,
They can
don't
say it's for
notice shit.
themselves.
Yeah.
Bullshit. It's for us. It's for the guys.
Yeah.
And the guys don't really notice, but they do. I think when it's there, they're like, okay, it's there. When it's not there, I think you would notice. Like if a girl wouldn't take care of her hands, like when she has them taken care of, you're not like, oh, her hands.
Yeah.
But if she wouldn't have them, you're like, fuck her hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And same thing with her feet. And but never once I've looked at her girl like, oh, look at her dress, or oh, look at her shoes, or oh, look at this, look at that.
No, I disagree. I think a cute girl in a sundress. Oof.
That sundress, dude.
Yeah. So for me, it would be if I take your clothes off and you stink. And you stink, mostly down there.
In the shower.
Yeah.
In the shower.
But
No,
have you ever
at
just
that
gone
point I
down
would-
there and just been like, fuck it, I'm already down here. I just gotta go.
No.
Because I don't know if if I could like go down there and then like be like, nah, I'm good. Like that.
Yeah.
That's tough too. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Also, we come from the world of after soccer games and things like that.
Yeah, true.
It went
That's
down.
The crazy part.
So-
yeah. Stink as hell. Just.
But I'm not
horny as
talking about
rabbits.
like BO. I'm talking about like fish markets.
Well, I've never had that.
Yeah.
Who are you messing with?
Well, I've never had that situation, but I heard that's a thing.
Man, yeah, you know what? If it gets like that bad, like it smells like a fucking fish mart.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do it. Cause I mean, I like sushi, but not that.
So, like,
I'll tell you my sushi story, right?
Yeah.
there's no wasabi here.
So bad.
Wasabi.
Hey, last thing before we leave. Okay, so a Nigerian man has canceled his wedding because he saw a Facebook post where his soon-to-be wife said that she would cheat on him for $1 million.
Hey, we talked about boundaries here before. Maybe that's his boundary. Don't ever say you're not gonna cheat on me for $1 million.
So, in other words, he would like her to lie.
yeah.
Wait, let me honest.
That's some fucked
Let
up
me
Because
ask you a
that's the only
question.
difference.
Let me
here.
ask you a question. If your girl literally
Okay.
gets offered $1 million to cheat on you and she doesn't, you don't lose a little respect for her?
No, absolutely not.
I do.
If
I'm
anything,
like,
I
that's
gain
bad
respect for
business.
her.
I'm sorry. That's,
Yeah.
that's bad business. You know what we can do with those $1 million?
Yeah, right.
Are you kidding me?
So you're okay with that happening?
For $1 million?
You're okay with that? happening?
You're not understanding what $1 million is.
No, I'm understanding. I know exactly what $1 million
Count
is.
to 1,000.
I don't have to.
It'll take you. It took you like 30 minutes. Like I'm telling you, if you would, people do not put into context what $1 million is.
It's a lot, baby.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It would be stupid to not take it.
I disagree.
Like it's $1 million.
Oh, it's kind of like that thing. Like it's like, would you get $1 million or have dinner with Jay-Z? Like,
That's
I'm
the
sorry,
dumbest-
Jay-Z.
Yes.
You're one of the goats for sure. But with $1 million,
But that's completely different.
I can go to 10 Jay-Z
Oh, it is
concerts.
different. But yeah, it is different.
No, I'm not. I said it's similar because like there's definitely a lot of value in one thing and not so much value in your other option, right? Like
Oh,
$1 million
absolutely.
or
Oh no,
nothing,
me
and
eating
you're-
with Jay-Z means nothing to me. I'm sorry. And
exactly. You could go to so many Jay-Z concerts with $1 million. You know, like fuck. I'd rather have $1 million.
but I just feel like sometimes we hold our significant others to this unfair standard. Like
No, it's absolutely fair.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's absolutely not fair. Why? Because it's like you're literally talking about changing someone's life. Like
I'll change your life. Don't you worry.
no, you won't.
That's how I will.
No, you won't.
So-
And that's what I'm saying. This
you
is
change your
not
life
only
for $1
that.
million,
Would you?
man?
And this is what I'm saying. This is where I think it's freaking unfair. Because, for example, I'm not gonna use Luis's actual relationship, but like, let's say Luis is with Mary, right?
Mary, okay.
Okay, Luis is with Mary. So, Luis, the way Luis is, who is what did we say? He is always there all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Very
Doesn't
there.
allow him to be very entrepreneur, like because you just don't have the time. You spend it a lot on her, right?
Okay. Sure.
So it's just a little harder to get the $1 million since you spend so much time with her. Would you say that's fair?
I would disagree with that.
How? There's only 24 hours in a day. You spend 20 with her.
Yeah, no, but I can progress in my own job and invest my own funds in particular ways.
Yeah, you can, but to get to $1 million, you're gonna have to do a lot of it, and it's gonna take a lot of time.
When the
Well,
option,
the-
option number two.
In order to make $1
one
million
night.
for somebody who doesn't come from mommy and daddy money, it's always going to take a lot of time.
Yeah, but we're not saying $1 million in the span of 25 years. We're saying $1 million in the span of 5 to 10. That's very different. So, if you can do that, then yes, you'll change your life.
Okay.
And for you to do that, it's gonna take a lot of time. A lot of time. And where you're gonna have to miss things that you don't like to miss. Which is not a bad thing. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to give you a compliment
Right,
here. I was saying Luis is gonna be there a lot. He's gonna be there for the babysitting and the picking up dogs and laundry and puzzles and all that shit. Right? Which is great. It ain't $1 million. Right?
Well, the difference
Nah.
is $1 million in 10 years or $1 million after one night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, and
No,
then
and-
integrity, and then your integrity.
No, and I give you. I'll make the
Well, that's the-
exchange.
that's the- that's the
If I could get
timeline.
it in 10 years, then I'm like, fine. You know what?
Yeah.
Right? There's people who, like I said, it's not a bad thing. Luis can make $1 million in 20, 25
Yeah, of
years
course,
investing.
yeah.
No problem. Now, with the scenario we're bringing, and we're not talking about 25 years. That's a quarter century. We're talking about one day getting $1 million. It'll be unfair for us to expect that
Yeah.
our significant others will have to just turn their back on that when we can't offer it.
Well,
Like-
it's fucked up because even in these days, bro, like that shit's gonna be a news article all over everybody. So everyone's gonna know too. On top.
No,
of
and
that
what's
shit.
crazy is that these days that's an option. It used to be a fairy tale.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It used to be a fairy tale.
How
Now
much
it's
money they
really
have
an
in Saudi
option.
Arabia, bro?
Exactly.
They can literally buy a human being and be like, you're my wife.
Yeah,
Like,
That's
so-
literally an option. So I'm just saying, I think that it should be something you like.
Look,
A conversation should be
if
having.
my
Like,
significant other wants to have sex for $1 million, she could do it, but
No.
she won't be my significant other afterwards.
you don't think that's unfair?
No, absolutely not. Because I have boundaries, and my boundaries,
Yeah, I have
regardless
boundaries
of
too.
the $1 million, is You do not cheat on me. You do not have sexual relations with another man.
I have boundaries too.
But they can be bought.
$1 million.
Oh, absolutely.
Can buy a hole in that boundary line.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, if she, let's say she does it, she comes and tells me about it, and then gives me one night to do whatever I want. We're even. We have $1 million. No, everything was on the table. It was very honest. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got lied to.
You're a better man than me. But 'cause I would
Absolutely, but I know that. But I'm just saying, it's like,
I wouldn't be able to do that. But then, likewise, I wouldn't do that either.
and why not? Why? Because of pride? What is it?
Call it pride.
Okay. What if
It's
somebody?
integrity. It has
What
everything
if,
to do with integrity.
Kim Kardashian came up to you and said, "I'll give you $1 million to fuck me."
Look,
You say no. Why?
I would say that.
And I gotta say
would
no
You
say
too.
would say no.
I would
That's
say no.
insane.
What would you say?
I would say,
Let me ask my
I'll
wife.
pack my bags and I'll be there. I don't know. Or should we just do it now?
Look,
I don't
I'll
know.
say yes for us though.
Yeah.
It's for
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
No, I would.
It's for us. And I'm saying
And
I don't.
That's just how your girl would feel. Your girl's like, "I'm doing this for us, baby. Like, we're gonna make $1 million. Like,
No,
Well,
and-
there's not gonna be us after this, so
and-
you do it for you.
And sometimes us men have to realize, like, if your girl, would you really? I get it. It would suck, but
It
would you
suck for
really
one
blame
night.
her if they say one day? Don't tell me what your girl does, but let's say she's a waitress, right? And let's say one day Drake walks in there, and for him is love at first sight. And not only does he offer her the world, which he can give her, but he's also a gentleman. You can't really get that mad if she decides to take a right turn there, dude. Can you? It's like,
You can get upset. but
Yeah, it's what I mean.
Understandable.
I'll get mad until that check clears, and then
Eh,
I'll be
I'll-
like, you
but
know
I'm
No,
what?
saying-
but you're not gonna get any of it.
no,
in
you're
this
not getting none
situation.
of it. But I'm just saying,
Well,
it would
yeah,
suck. You know
it
what I
would
mean? But
definitely
you
suck.
can't really get mad at her. You can call her
understand-
names
yeah,
and
you
shit like that.
understand.
You understand?
But then at that point, you know she wasn't allowed to die.
Wasn't she not? Like, I'm just saying.
Bro, she's a waitress, dude. She's fucking the manager.
Exactly, bro. It's like,
She's fucking everybody in that restaurant, dude.
that's what I'll say.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. I'm just saying, dude, it's like, you can't really get that mad.
Yeah.
If like, not only
No,
that,
dude, I've seen it in real life, dude. Like, one of my first jobs was like Kroger's, and there's this like very beautiful, light skinned girl, curly hair, so beautiful, right? And I'm like, man, she's hot as fuck, right? And then one day, this guy just walks in with tattoos and shit, and he's just like, man, girl, you're sexy as fuck. Let me get your number. And I was just like, yeah, dude, I have no chance. Like, that's it. He win. In that situation, he was fucking Drake, and I was like just some whatever ass kid that just got a job.
it
at Kroger.
happens, dude. And what can we do, bro? And
Yeah.
say, no, you don't have integrity, and you don't have this, and you don't have that. Like, there's a lot of shit in the middle.
Yeah.
And do we just ignore all that stuff? Like,
Especially like nowadays. I keep bringing it up, but times are different, dude. Like morals are fucking loose as fuck nowadays.
Well,
you
that's
know?
that's a problem.
That's
Morals
the
are
pro-
loose,
that's what
and
I'm
I'm not
saying,
okay
like-
with having loose morals.
no, but I don't think that.
Exactly.
I don't think that's a case where the moral is loose.
Absolutely, it is.
Why would it be?
Well, if
Because
she
you're
has
still
a
choosing
boyfriend-
money over a relationship. You should be choosing money
It's
over,
not, why?
over your commitment.
No, but that's you making it either or.
I don't know. Absolutely.
So it's
But-
not
but-
her
no,
choosing.
No,
it's
but
you
she
making
came into
it.
the relationship knowing that it was going to be either or.
You never talked about $1 million
I know,
scenario.
but I've talked about cheating.
It's not cheating. It's
It is
different.
cheating.
No,
No,
it's
it's not
not.
different.
It's different.
No, it's not
It's very
different.
different. It's
It's
very
not
different. I'm sorry.
It's,
I'm sorry. It's very different.
It's a
No, it's
business proposition. that
It's
she
a
took.
business.
Well, I choose not to partake in this business.
That's what I'm saying.
proposition.
You're choosing that. It's not.
And,
It's shady-
again,
it's
and
shady
she can
business.
choose
And
to
you change the
partake,
rules in the
but
middle of the game.
How am I changing the rules?
So you told me you told your girl before y'all started dating that
No
if she
cheating.
ever had $1 million,
He is
it's
now.
not cheating. It's not cheating.
That if she ever has sexual relationships with another man, or woman, no, actually, just man, that I would leave her. Yes,
Okay, what if it's your girlfriend, not your wife? This is still
either
matter?
way, yeah.
Damn,
To him,
either
it's the
way.
same thing. We
Either way,
spoke about
yeah.
this.
No, for
Like-
more reason. Okay, if you're my girlfriend, then I'll believe you even quicker than I'm gonna leave my wife.
What's
No,
the
but
difference?
imagine the Kim
Well, yeah, with the
Kardashian
litigation, I
situation.
guess.
no.
I'm
What's
gonna get half that
what's the difference? No, you're not. We've been through this.
That's
You ain't
how-
getting shit.
I've learned from my mistakes. Okay.
Like I'm
Dude.
saying, it's like no.
You gotta get some of the money.
I'm sorry, and especially it's your fiance, and she's honest, saying, "Of course, I would cheat on him for $1 million," cause he would cheat on her for $1 million. There's a movie about this called Indecent Proposal.
We talked about this before.
Yes,
Really?
it's called and And I'm not saying it'll be easy. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
There'll be some resentment. You'll be pissed off, but I mean, if I get half the check,
Oh, Like-
yeah. And then think about it. You get half the check,
honestly, if
Still
she doesn't
divorce
do
her
it, I might
ass.
leave her.
and then go find something else.
If she doesn't do it, I might leave her, bro.
You're an ass.
Why?
Because
Because you're being selfish. Because of your morals, we have
Be
to.
like, Drake,
I
come
have
back.
to go to work this much because of your damn morals.
It's like Drake, I'll do it myself, dude.
I'm not, tell me I'm not wrong about this. If somebody offers you $1 million
yeah, dude.
for one day, for one night, and you say no, and now I have to go back to work on Monday,
It's kind of like
it's
you did bad business. I don't want to be
Exactly.
with someone who does bad
Like-
business.
again, I don't see this as a business situation.
It's definitely.
I
a
think you put too much
transaction.
emotions into sex, and you're slowly getting away
I
from
put
that.
emotions into relationships. This is a relationship.
Yeah, so there's okay. You've also told me there's plenty of relationships that can involve outside sex and be fine.
No,
And
I completely agree with that. Plenty, not mine.
But why not? Or don't you think? Why are you so close-minded?
And maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, but you can work on that. Let's work on
I
it.
don't want to work on that
Why not?
because my morals and my ethics and my values tell me that when I'm with somebody, I'm going to be with them
Yes.
and nobody else but them. And I
Okay.
expect that same kind of commitment from my significant
And I
other.
get it. You say it all the time. There's exceptions to the rules. You say it all the time. That's the exceptions, not the rule. And I agree with you. That is the rule.
Okay.
In the stint or in let's say in your 5-year marriage or whatever is gonna be this thing, there's gonna be exceptions in the middle of that. And not just sexual, a whole bunch of different ones. You know,
yeah.
sometimes you don't like your girl coming home late, right? She can come late once in a while. Like that
Okay.
happens, right? That's an exception to the rule. You don't like your girl getting drunk. It can happen once in a while,
Okay.
right? You don't like your girl getting offered $1 million for sex. It could happen once in a while.
It could happen one night.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like I'm not saying that all of that things that you said shouldn't be there.
There's some things that are hard nosed.
One night can't break
They're
that.
hard nosed, and there's boundaries that I will not be crossed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think your bond is as strong as it is, as you think it is, if you can't survive any
The
like
guy having sex with my
no
girl.
any tribulations.
Any hardship?
No tribulations is gonna happen.
No, because you're acting like she just went out one night and had sex with a guy. That's not what happened. That's not what
But
happened.
you got offered $1 million.
She
You got
got
offered $2 million. You got offered $1 billion.
You sounded stupid. The more you the more
I
you
could
go
care
up,
less how
The
you think
higher
I
you
sound.
go, the stupider you
I
Yeah.
could care less how stupid you think I sound.
I don't think nothing. Everybody agree. Like it's
Well, it's crazy because I think even the girl would say like, I gotta do it, dude. Like I just. I'm gonna have to
Again,
do it."
and if she wants to do it, she can do it.
But
But she's not gonna be in the relationship with me.
it's gonna be very hard.
She'll
to
be
find
with
a
me.
girl who wouldn't do that.
yeah, it's like I'm sorry, it has to happen, man. You know what we could do with that? It's life changing. It's like you're giving me the opportunity to change my life, and I can't offer anything remotely to that. So, I think that's unfair.
Not right now, but you'll be able to give that to her. $1 million is doable.
In a large, well, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I take bigger risks, so it may happen.
There you go.
But there's some people who don't,
Okay.
so they can't do it.
And there would be the people that would
So
be
that's
more likely
unfair.
to say yes. Again, I'm not judging anybody for taking that decision or for making that decision.
No, but you gotta be fair. Like all those morals and values, fairness is in there somewhere, right?
Absolutely.
So why can you be unfair in your
How am I being
relationship?
unfair?
Because again,
Because I'm not giving my girl that
no,
option.
you can't reciprocate what she has being offered with you. Is again, you're
Look,
acting like
there's a lot of people that are gonna come into a relationship, into your lives, that are gonna be offered you are gonna be able to offer you a lot more than you can offer your significant other. Are you gonna be able
Not
to
gonna
offer
be a
your
lot.
significant other
it's gonna be a lot,
more than you can get, more than you can offer her?
and not substantially more. Like yeah, there could be once in a while somebody who can give you a little bit more or a little bit different, not even more. And that's where I agree with you. For
Sometimes
different,
That's all it takes.
for
Yeah.
different, exactly.
Yeah.
For sometimes that's all it takes, but that's where I'm with you. Is like, yeah, you're breaking values, you're breaking boundaries and all that for something different, not even
Yeah.
better, not worse,
Mhm.
just different. And that I'm with you completely.
Okay.
This isn't different. This is
Life
this is
changing.
life changing. This is
change.
better. This is substantially better,
And immediately.
and it's not
But
emotional.
it's such a millennial thing to say to focus on the immediate gratification
Yeah.
on the funds instead of waiting a couple of years, multiple years. I can get you $1 million in 10 years.
that's
I will probably have $1 million by
yeah.
my age 40.
well, yeah, with my salary, absolutely. But
But then,
but you know how much I wasted on the meantime? Yeah,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It
You live
does
your life.
matter.
If you're with somebody who is willing to live
think
that life
about
with
the
you.
children, dude.
I don't
Think about the children.
look.
so
and
you
that
don't care
will-
about
if-
nothing. You're being selfish.
That's
Yeah, you're being
your-
selfish. You're not thinking about
your
nothing
kids'
but yourself.
education could
No,
benefit
and
from
all
that
you're thinking
money.
about is yourself as well.
No, because when she's there, you think she's going anywhere? The kids are there.
Yeah.
No, but
Everybody's
you're
there.
thinking about the immediate gratification of that money.
No,
I can provide you maybe not the same lifestyle, but a good lifestyle.
I don't like that he
can-
added the word maybe.
I can provide you
Shouldn't get out of it.
not the same lifestyle, but a good lifestyle, an abundant lifestyle.
we
With
right?
Okay,
She's
but-
involved in
oh
that.
yes,
Yeah.
we.
Yeah.
With the funds that I make right now, with the savings that I have, with the investments that I have,
So you would just rather work hard and then like
And
get it
maybe
slowly,
get there.
and maybe get there.
Maybe
right?
get there. And
You take that chance.
no, not only that.
Over.
No, Luis is definitely gonna make $1 million. You're definitely gonna make $1 million. I'm definitely gonna make $1 million. The thing is, and well, until we make that $1 million, we're gonna waste 500,000.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So
that's true.
exactly. So when this is a completely different scenario where we're gonna prevent it because of pure selfishness. I think that is something that has to be more thought out of because there's no reason to not take it other than selfish thoughts.
If selfishness and values and ethics and morals
No.
are linked together, that's a sad situation.
No, because again, first of all, why are your ethics being broke?
Why am I? Because I'm failing to live within my morals, within my values.
You didn't do nothing.
I allow something to happen that I said I wouldn't allow it to happen. I
Again,
allow something to happen
yes.
that I said I have a boundary,
But you're
and
gonna
I'm not
do
gonna
that
not let that
again.
boundary be cut.
But that's what I'm saying. Just because of selfish, immediate thinking, because you've done this before,
Mhm.
right? You've done this before when you change your thought on it, which anybody can do. Nothing happened. So it's what I'm saying. Yes, you can put your beliefs aside for one day. That's what it will be very different if you'll be like, this is a constant, or now my entire life changed, or now, you know what I mean? This is one day where, yeah, it's going to suck for you and nobody else, because nobody else is getting hurt. Nobody else. The only thing that's going to be affected a little bit is your pride. Nothing else.
Okay.
That's yeah, and it sucks, and we're the ones paying it, and I get it, because I'm with you. I'm not saying that I'll be jumping.
We're gonna suffer. for
Yes,
sure,
I'm not
yeah.
saying that I'm jumping like of joy,
Yeah.
but it's a checks and balances.
Yeah.
We use it
That's
for
why-
everything.
That's why I said like think of the children. Like
Yeah.
your life is gonna suck, but it's gonna be a sacrifice for everything else that you.
We use
comes
checks
out of
and
you.
balances for everything else in life. We're not gonna use it for that moment. Like,
Well, there's a lot of things that I wouldn't sacrifice my morals and ethics for.
But think of the children.
yeah, think of the children.
The children
like,
will
"Fucking
have
kid."
good lives.
I'm with David.
The
Fucking
children will have
kids.
good lives.
What if you get into a car accident the day after?
They have life insurance?
Is it good enough? Is
They can
is it $1
provide you $1
million?
million.
Oh, life insurance gives you $1 million. That's the cheap way out.
No, but what if you get into a car accident and don't die?
I got health insurance.
No, now they're
I got
fucked.
health insurance.
Now they're fucked. That covers your health. No, that don't cover college. Yeah. They're like, hey, babe, call him back.
Tell them to do reverse.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm telling you, you gotta. We as men have to put our pride aside. And I used to be like you. I really used to be exact. And I used to be like, no, she can't talk to anybody. She can't
I'm
hug
not
anybody.
like that.
Hey, you a little bit like that.
I'm not like that.
Look, this is
Look,
the
I'm not the jealous type at all.
Luis bothers me sometimes. He
Well,
said
what
he
if-
would leave his girl if she put a smiley face on an ex's picture.
Yeah.
You can tell me you're not the jealous type.
That's a boundary.
Okay,
Call
I'm
it
sorry.
jealousy,
He
whatever,
just
what
he
you know.
just changes the name. I'm like, you gonna tell me your girl can go hug on a guy, but she can't. But she can't put a a smiley picture on the ex's guy. No, she can't do either, right?
Wait, what was the first one?
She can't go hug a guy. Go hug on a guy and you be okay with it.
No, I'm okay with her having hugging a guy.
But you're not okay with her putting a smiley face on a picture?
Not if it's her ex.
Okay, she go hug her ex?
No.
You're not the jealous type.
What?
I'm just saying.
I think
No.
the hug is even more innocent.
No, but I enjoy this because it's good for the podcast. But Luis has what's the word? I'm trying to say it nicely. He has
Peculiar
identity issues sometimes.
Identity.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Holy shit!
I-
I didn't see that.
yeah. No, not identity defining issue. There we go. Not identity issues. Identity.
Find that.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Because Luis's ideology is very black or white.
And most things.
And
they
most
can be,
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I get
So
that. Okay.
you could throw so many, and between the black or white things, there's millions of gray areas.
Absolutely.
And
$1
when
billion is
and when you ask him exactly, and when you ask him, he goes black or white. He never goes
Okay.
gray.
Yeah.
You know, he goes black or white. So
have a solid foundation of ethics and values.
no, I don't know about that. But I'm just saying, it's like, yeah, he's very black or white, which I used to be like you a lot. That's what I mean. I used to be like that. I used to be everything's good or everything's bad, or you cheat or you don't cheat. When there's a lot of things in the middle. Like, and
A lot
But
of
we've had that
situations
conversation
in
too.
yeah, and I'm saying $1 million is in between there.
there. Yeah.
It's in between there, bro. I'm saying.
For you.
If
No,
it can
yeah.
happen,
Yeah, if it.
it's probably gonna happen.
No, I'm just. And we've had conversations out there that honestly, I would be rich if my girl was more open minded. Like I'm telling you, I've put all that shit aside. I understand that. We're in a different world, and I do live by this rule of life. If you don't adapt, you die. And unfortunately, it's changing. If you don't adapt,
Life's changing.
You
Life's
die.
getting weird.
all right, that was a good one. All right, see you next time. Please like, comment, subscribe, call us anything you want. We always have people coming at us, which is fun because we get to respond.
Yeah, we'll accept that.
Hey, you know what? I meant to mention this earlier. You know how podcasts have like names for their fans? What do y'all call your fans?
Who you
Crew
say?
members?
There we go. That's
a
what it's
good
called.
one. Nice.
All right, so
Had to ask. Yeah.
all right, see you next time. Peace.